Hello, my name is Carlos, and this is Kingdoms, where all your nerdy dreams come true. Today's episode of Kingdoms and Friends is a little special because we are showcasing our EDH night that we have each month with our patrons. On today's show, we have Chase, who's one of our patrons. We had a Rule Zero conversation at the time of the game, and he decided that mid-power was what most of his decks were. Also, decks that didn't have a ton of combos, but did have a couple to maybe end the game. So we all found decks that fit with that as best as we could, and we gave it a shot, and I think it was pretty fun for us, and I hope for Chase too. With that, let's check out our commanders and the deck strategies for our game today. First, we have Bryce playing Orvar the All form. This deck wants to get out some creatures with good ETB effects and copy them with Orvar's ability. There are some wizard combos as a backup like Narumeha and Ghostly Flicker with a Sun-Scorched Desert to end the game. Second, we have Chase playing Brago King Eternal. This deck also wants to get out creatures with good ETB effects, and instead of copying them, blink them repeatedly. There are a couple infinite combos like blinking Archaeomancer and Time Warp, or Brago with Dryonic Resonator that can end the game. Third, we have Carlos playing Oloro Ageless Ascetic. This deck is basically Wrath Tribal. It's an Esper control deck that wraths and counters until it can assemble a funky combo with Lich's Mastery and Approach of the Second Sun. It only has one other creature in the deck as a backup, which is Serra Avatar. Fourth, we have Jason playing Galazeth Prismari. This deck looks to use Galazeth's mana-making ability with treasures to cast really big instant and sorcery spells. Expropriate, Mnemonic Deluge, Aminatos Augury are all almost one-card combos themselves, and usually win the game once they are played. With that, let's play some Magic.
Draw, island, go.
I will also play an island. So
Draw for turn.
Get to play an island.
Well, I'll get an island, but first I will Polluted Delta. And sorry, I do gain 2 life on my upkeep, and then I'll go down 1. I will get a tapped land and pass the turn.
Draw. I'm gonna island and chromatic sphere.
I'll spell pierce that.
Oof.
What? I'm not playing draw, bro.
I literally can't predict what Bryce does, so it's
Okay, Bryce,
you just got to be prepared for that.
Pass turn.
go ahead and draw at the Jiri Refuge. When it enters, I gain 1 life, and I will pass.
Untap, draw. Sorry, get my life. I'm gonna play a Marsh Flats and then crack it to get another land, and then I'll play a Mind Stone, and I'll be done.
Tap, draw. Let's go. Polluted Delta is my land for turn and pass.
Draw. Oh, man. Okay, pass turn.
Untap, draw. What I'll play is Azorius Guildgate Tapped, and I will pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, gain some life, draw a card. I'll play a Choked Estuary, revealing
Nice.
an island. After that, I'll pass turn.
Before the end of your turn, I'm gonna crack my Polluted Delta, losing a life, and I'm gonna get an island. I'm gonna untap, draw, cast
For
for
me.
the God of Storytelling. Go ahead, Bryce.
If you
Untap, draw. No, I have 8 cards in hand.
No, Bryce.
Don't worry. I just need 1 more blue and then I'll be okay.
That's what we all say.
Pass turn.
I'll
What'd you do?
untap, draw. I will play a plane. I will go ahead and pass turn.
untap, upkeep, I gain some life, draw a card. I'm having the opposite problem as Bryce, if you can guess what that is. An island. Play Spreading Plague.
That 1 card shuts my entire deck down.
It comes into play. It's not even.
I
Cast.
wish I could play some Magic, but it doesn't look like I'm going to this game.
Here's the thing, I will warn you, it is all others, not just yours.
Mountain. Let's go to combat. Jack and Carlos for 3.
Oh no.
I'll pass the turn.
Oh, yeah.
Windmill Slam.
I'll play Tribute Mage. Go get an artifact with converted mana cost 2.
Ooh, Isokron. Are you done, Bryce?
Yeah.
Draw for my turn, and I'll play a Prairie Stream. Enters the battlefield untapped because I control 2 basics. So I'll just tap 3, 2 colorless, and I'll play Blue Sun Zenith, targeting myself. I draw 2 cards, and then shuffle Blue Sun Zenith into my library. And I will go ahead and discard Felidar Sovereign, and I will pass turn.
I'll gain 2 life, draw a card. We'll play Isolated Chapel. It's land for turn. Go ahead.
Before your turn, I'm going to Baby Cyclonic Rift your Spreading Plague.
I will attempt an Arcane Denial.
I do get a mana, sorry. In response, I'm gonna cast Brainstorm. Add another red mana with Bergie. I didn't get a free counter, guys. I tried. Yeah, it's countered.
You get 2 cards on your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw 2 cards. I wonder what they could be.
I'll get a card as well.
I'm gonna cast Lightning Greaves. I get a red mana. I'm gonna attack you for 3, Carlos.
Oh no.
I will pass the turn, losing my red mana.
Just so everyone knows, when you play your creature, it won't die. It does it to all other ones.
I have to hold my blue creature up so I can destroy all the other ones.
Fair enough.
I'm attacking Carlos for 2.
Uh,
Then I'll play Archimage Emeritus, and that kills my Tribute Mage. And then I will pass turn.
And tap, draw for my turn here. So I will play a tap Celestial Colonnade. Pass turn.
yeah, end of turn I'll draw with the Mind Stone. And then I'll gain 2 life. And I'll draw for turn. I'm going to play Morphic Pool. Land for turn. I'll play Well of Lost Dreams. I gain life. I can pay mana to draw some cards.
I'm going to cast Mana Drain on that.
I don't have any counters.
Yay, I'll get 4 mana.
I'll play a Talisman of Progress and pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Mana Drain trigger. 4 mana. Bergie's untap. Cast Expropriate.
I will Fierce Guardianship that for hard casting it.
Yeah, hard cast. I do get a mana with Bergie. I'm gonna tap a blue, cast Flusterstorm, targeting all the copies at Fierce Guardianship.
I
Okay.
hate Expropriate. so
Should I
much.
choose time or money? I'm gonna choose time. So I'm gonna get an extra turn. So I get a permanent owned by you and gain control of it. I'm gonna take your creature, Bryce.
Money.
So, Chase, are you choosing time or money?
Money.
Yeah, same.
I'll just take your basic island chase. Expropriate's exiled. I am going to equip Lightning Greaves to the Archmage. And I'll swing for 5 at Carlos.
Okay.
Next turn. Draw. And I'm going to cast Ignite the Future. Get a red mana with Bergie. Exile the top 3 cards in my library. I do get a draw trigger off of Archmage. But I exile top 3 cards in my library until end of turn I may play those cards. If a spell was cast from a graveyard, I get to cast them for free. It has flashback for 8. So we get 3. And then I can cast them until end of turn. Swing at you for 5, Carlos.
Okay.
And then I will cast my Loyal Apprentice, sacrificing Bergie. These will remain in exile, and I will pass the turn.
Untap.
That was the lamest expropriate ever. Go ahead.
Draw. Orvar kills the Magecraft. Pass turn.
Draw for my turn here. I will play a Moorland Haunt. I'm going to go ahead and play Return to Dusk. So,
Are you
you know what card? Yep, there we go.
Main phase.
We're destroying that Lightning Greaves.
Is it destroy or
Exile?
exile? Yeah, it's exile.
I will go ahead and pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep. I'll get some life. Draw a card. Let's attempt to cast my commander. Then I'll play a Temple of Silence and scry one. I'll put that land on the bottom and pass the turn.
Untap. Draw 8.
Okay.
If I can
okay.
flip it off of this, it could happen, but it'd be blind flipping. And so I get 3 cards, and I can cast them for free, and then Ignite the Future, of course, is exiled. I'm gonna cast Crom Ludovic's Opus, and then I'll cast Storm Kiln Artist. Last but definitely not least, I'll cast a Faithless Looting. We have a trigger. I get a treasure. I draw 2, and then I get to discard 2, a Mountain, and a Swiftfoot Boots. We're gonna go to combat, and I'm gonna swing for 6, chase, and then I will pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I'm gonna cast Aqueduct's Will, targeting this land. Gets a blood counter, and I get a copy. And then I draw a card because he's everything, including a merfolk. Pass turn.
untap. I'll draw for my turn. I will tap these, bring out Brago, and I'll play Long Road Home.
Yes.
I'll exile Brago. At the beginning of the next end step, return that card to the battlefield under my control with a 1/1 counter on it. This goes to the graveyard, and with that, I will pass turn.
End of your turn, I'm going to tap this island to play this Giga Drowse, targeting my tapped land.
And Chase,
Yeah.
your Brago comes back in right now, right?
Yeah, in step.
My turn?
Yep.
Yeah.
Untap, upkeep, I'll gain 2 life, and I will pay 1 when I gain life, and if I do, I draw a card, and you each lose a life. I'll draw this card, and draw for turn. Jason, I'll attack you for 4. I'll second main, play a swamp for turn. Sadly, I will attempt a damnation.
In response, I'm going to play Mind Games with Buyback, targeting this island.
That will be all.
Untap, draw, cast my commander. Enters the battlefield. I get a treasure. I'll pass the turn.
Wow.
Untap, upkeep, draw, clean island. I'm going to tap 6, Orvar.
Use
Yeah,
that.
I'll just pass turn right there.
That draw, plant Plane, Avina of the 10th,
What is
section
this?
from red. When she enters the battlefield, detain each non-land permanent you all control with converted mana cost 4 or less.
Wait, that detains my treasures. I'm gonna
And that
tap
just
these.
happened.
I'm making 2 blue. I'm gonna cast Creative Outburst, targeting Orvar the All Form. So it deals 5 damage to any target, and then I look at top 5 cards from my library, point of what I'm gonna hand the rest of the bottom of the library random order.
7
Vidalcan
mana.
Archmage. I'm going to return Orvar to my hand because it is a sliver.
So that counters my spell, right?
If there are no more targets at all, then it is considered illegal when it is resolved.
Any
But-
responses to me bouncing this to my hand?
Nope.
No. All my stuff is detained.
I will go ahead and pass turn.
Gain 2 life, draw a card. Let's play a Plains for land for turn. I'm going to play Vile Consumption. That says all creatures have, at the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice this creature unless you pay 1 life. Yeah, okay, I'll pass.
Untap and draw. We're gonna start things off the right way and flashback Faithless Looting. Draw 2 cards.
Did
And
you
I will-
did you lose a life, or did you sack your
I
creature?
forgot.
You could sack it, and then it's
Nope,
it's not
nope.
detained.
Gonna happen. And then I'll discard 2 cards. I'm gonna pay 2 red and 1 blue and cast Prismari Command. I'm gonna have it deal 2 damage to any target, and the second mode, which is target player draws 2 cards and discards 2 cards. The 2 damage is gonna be dealt to Videlican Aether Mage, and then I will draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. It was a mountain and an island. Then I will play a Tormod's Crypt and a Jeweled Lotus, and I will pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Tap 4 for Orvar. Then I will tap 4 for an Amphim Mutineer, and I will exile Lavinia, and you get a 4/3 Salamander.
In response to the casting of Mutineer, I'll tap 2. I'll play Remand. Goes to your hand, and I draw a card.
Pass turn.
Untap.
In your upkeep, your creature has a lose a life or
Oh
sack
yeah, lose 1 life. I'll draw. I will go ahead and play an island. I'll just do this. Tap 3, and I'll bring out Skyclave Apparition. I'll be targeting the Vile Consumption. I will go ahead and pay 1 blue and play Brainstorm. So I draw 3 cards. I'll put back these 2. So I'll go ahead and attack you, Jason, with a 4/4.
I'll go to 29.
And with that, I will pass turn.
Untap. I'll gain some life. Draw a card. I'll pay 4. We're gonna play Damn.
About right.
Alright, so these are dead. You get a 3/3, Carlos.
Nice. I'll attempt a Smothering Tithe.
I'm gonna pay.
Okay.
I'm gonna crack that for 3 red. Cast my commander. Enters battlefield to get a treasure. I'm gonna tap Tormod's Crypt and treasure token. I'll have 2 untapped treasures. They're gonna make red and blue, respectively. And I'm gonna cast Expressive Iteration. I look at the top 3, put 1 in my hand, 1 on the bottom, and 1 into exile. I may play that card this turn. Hand, exile. And then I'll cast a talisman. I am done.
Draw. You can get a treasure, Carlos.
Sweet.
I need mana because my commander costs 8 right now. And my deck kind of revolves around having him out there. So there we go. Last turn.
Untap. I'll draw for my turn.
Are you paying the 2?
No, you can have the treasure. Play a land. Tranquil Cove comes in tapped.
You gain a life?
Oh yeah, no, I do gain a life. 2 blue, 5 for colorless. I'll bring out Diluvian Primordial.
Oh.
Nice.
I'll play a Creative Outburst. Then I'll play Giga Drowse.
You're putting those on the stack. So Creative Outburst, then Giga Drowse, then Arcane Denial.
Then Arcane Denial.
Arcane will counter the Giga Drowse. You'll draw
Right.
3 cards on my upkeep, and then you'll just regularly cast.
Creative Outburst.
Yeah.
So I get to look at the top 5 cards.
You get to deal 5 damage
Well-
to something too.
So then I'll do Prismari. So then I can look at the top 5 cards. I will go ahead and put this card into my hand. I will pass turn.
Untap on my upkeep. My stuff will
I get
go
a
on
draw.
the stack, and then yours will. So you'll draw 3. You have to pay 2 per, or I get some treasures.
Yeah, you can get some treasures.
I'll also gain 2 life. And then I will go to my draw step and draw a card. I'm going to play an Adarkar Wastes for land for turn. I will sack 5 treasures plus this talisman and 2 and play my commander again. And that is all.
Untap, draw, pay
do you-
for tithe.
Yeah, okay.
Let me pay with 2 mountains though. And cast the Inspiring Statuary.
Ooh.
And pay the commander tax on my commander. I'll pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Staff of Nin. That'll be my turn.
Untap. I will draw. You can have the treasure. Just a command tower. And I will put out Fate Spinner. And I'm going to play Emergency Powers. Each player shuffles their hand and graveyard. And
Yeah,
then
baby.
draws 7 cards.
Okay.
And then if I cast a spell during my main phase, I may
Like you
put a
did.
permanent card with converted mana cost 7 or less from my hand onto the battlefield.
I'm gonna tap 1 to play Mind Games, targeting Staff of Nin.
In response, I'll pay a blue. Yeah, as much as I thought I was going to shoot Orvar, I think I shoot Prismari with Pongify. Gotta slow some of that down.
I'll counter it.
Yeah, I thought so.
It's
Ooh,
foil,
still
so-
slows it down. You still have to pay 5 mana.
Okay, so then
Nah.
this resolves and I get a copy of Staff of Nin.
Yeah. Okay,
Oh,
real quick,
crap.
while
I
you're
hate you.
while you guys draw, make sure that you to remember every card you draw, you need to pay 2, or I will get a treasure. I will get 21 treasures. Yeah.
And now I may put a card with converted mana cost 7 or less from my hand onto the battlefield. I am going to choose Peregrine Drake. So I get to untap up to 5 lands. Pass turn.
I will gain 2 life. When that happens, I'll pay 1. And
Life.
you guys lose a life, I draw a card. And then I will draw for my turn. Play an island.
What phase did you skip with Fate Spinner?
My combat step. Alright, I'm going to play Words of Worship. So I'm going to play Sun Droplet. Whenever I'm dealt damage, I put that many charge counters on Sun Droplet. And then at the beginning of each player's upkeep, I can remove a charge counter from Sun Droplet and gain a life. Play an Arcane Signet. I have to pass, unfortunately.
Untap, pay for pack, draw.
Do you give me some treasure?
Yeah, take it. Take it. Play a Misty Rainforest, Mishra's Bauble, tap 4, an island, and a mountain, and I'm going to cast the 1,000-Year Storm. So whenever I cast an instant or sorcerer spell, I copy it for each other instant and sorcerer spell I've cast before it this turn.
I will respond with Dovin's Veto.
I'm going to tap Mishra's Bauble to make a blue, and cast Brainstorm in response.
Smothering
Do I-
Tides triggers?
No. I
You
just
have
need
so
a
much that it
deflecting
doesn't
spot. I need
matter.
exactly deflecting spot. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Take them. Put these back. 1,000-Year Storm's countered. Dang it.
You do damage.
I'm gonna crack my Misty Rainforest, paying a life. I'm gonna get an island. Oh no! Look. I'm gonna shuffle. I have 6 mana left. I'm gonna play Lotus Petal, and I can't go to combat, so I will pass the turn to Bryce.
First, I'm gonna tap to deal a damage to
Do it to me.
I'm not doing it to your face, to your blue.
Dang it. Okay.
Can't you get rid of the Fate Spinner?
Oh, yeah. What's the damage on that one?
It's a
It's a
1-2.
1-2.
So this is going to go at Jason's face instead.
What?
Ghostly Flicker. So I'm targeting a land and Staff of Nin. And then these two will go at Fate Spinner. Untap. Draw 4 cards.
Do you pay for Smothering Tithe?
No, it doesn't matter at this point.
This is the ridiculous.
You're going to love this play then. Mind Flayer.
That's fine. As long as you gain control of his commander.
Yeah, I'm targeting...
Oh no, I'll respond with that on stack. I'll attempt to render silent. Counter it, and then you can't cast spells this turn.
I will mana drain that. I saved you, Bryce. Please take his commander.
I get Carlos's commander.
Render silence, CMC is 3.
Yes.
Mind Flayer, get a copy. Gonna target. You gain Shadow until end of turn.
No, you should take everybody's commanders. You should definitely take Galazeth.
Galazeth
Yeah,
is good. This is a backup for him, though. But yeah, take him.
Prismari. I draw a card.
Do you pay 2?
No, put this island and discard it, so I have 7 cards in hand.
My turn?
Yep.
Untap, draw for my turn.
Tithe?
No, play island. We'll go ahead and tap 7, and I will bring out Bane of Bala Ged. I guess I will swing at you, Carlos. 7 flying at you.
Can't block. Get 7 counters on Sun Droplet.
I will pass turn.
Gain a life on my turn. Upkeep. Draw for turn. Go ahead and attack Jason for 3.
I'll go to 23.
And I'll cast this Supreme Verdict. Yeah. I just get my Oloro back to the command zone. I gotta play a land every turn because that's all I'll draw in this game. I'm gonna play a nice one though. Beseiju, who shelters all. Oh yeah, my blue illusion is dead. I think I paid 10 treasures, and I'll attempt to cast Oloro.
I'll respond.
Okay.
Oh, snap.
I will tap 3, and I will play a render silent myself.
Nice. I think I am done, yep.
Untap.
Pay for stuff.
I'm not going to pay. I will draw. I will add 3 mana with mana drain, and I'm going to cast a complicated spell using Inspiring Statuary. 5, and I'll cast Soulfire Eruption. I'm going to target all of your faces. For each of them, I'll exile the top card of my library, deals damage equal to that card's converted mana cost to that permanent or player, and I can play those cards until the end of my next turn. Bryce, you are going to take 0 damage. Chase, you are going to take 0 damage. Okay, Carlos.
Give me some damage. Give me some
This
damage.
is drawn by Alan Polak. I'm going to die. Oh my gosh.
Are you kidding?
I try to have the same islands, but like...
Oh no, that is the worst possible option.
You know, I've done like 100 points of damage with the spell before. But gosh, I'll play an island. It's my land for turn.
Sheesh.
I can play these until end of my next turn. Thank you very much. I'll cast my commander. I have 4 tapped treasures, 1 untapped treasure. That was garbage. I will pass the turn. I'm almost out of lands, right? Hopefully.
End of your turn, I'm going to deal 3 damage to Carlos's face.
Oh no.
And then untap, upkeep, draw 4.
I take 3 and then I gain 1 on your turn.
I'm not paying anything for Smothering Tithe. Play an island, preordain, Scrytooth, and draw a card. Both of those are going to the bottom. Draw a card. I'm going to target this land over here, get a copy because of Orvar, return this land to pay its cost, and discard 3.
Are you done after that?
Yep.
Untap, draw for my turn, and I won't pay the Smothering Tithe to bring out Thran Dynamo. I'll bring out Brago. And with that, I will pass turn.
Gain a life. Draw a card. I'll play an Orzhov Signet.
Carlos, you forgot to gain 2.
Oh, you're right. I got my guy back. And I'll pay 12. Cast Oloro.
Yeah, I'll counter it.
Alright, I'll pay 14 and cast him again.
I'll respond. Counter
What?
Oh, pass the turn.
I was just hoping you would bend more of your...
I can't actually cast him again right now.
Untap, pay for Pact.
Smothering Tithe.
Yes, I will pay. I'll play an island. It's my land from turn, from exile. Then I'll play Jeweled Lotus. Go to combat. I'm swinging at Carlos for 3.
Take 3.
I will pass the turn.
I'm gonna ping Carlos for 3.
Actually, in response of you doing that, I'm going to crack my Mishra's Bauble. Look at the top card you draw. Just flip it up right now and have them close their eyes. Okay, sweet. I saw it.
Upkeep, draw 4.
And then I get to draw a card because of Bauble.
I gain a life.
Get your treasures. Valrand, Docent of Perfection.
If he copies Docent a bunch, then
It doesn't transform.
Form, but I still get a copy. I also get a wizard and draw a card.
Yeah,
and
the
then I
OG
also get a
transform.
2/2 Drake, and then this Docent, and then this one just goes away because of that. Because when it goes to exile, and since it's a token, it doesn't come back. Curiosity Crafter. No maximum hand size, and when a token deals damage to a player, I draw a card. Pass turn.
Untap, draw a card.
do you pay?
Nah, I won't pay. Loxodon Gatekeeper.
What?
Yeah. And I will pay 4 and then have the leftover colorless. I'll play a Gilded Lotus. I will swing 2/4 flying at Jason.
2 commander
Well,
damage.
when that happens, I exile any number of target non-land permanents I control and return those cards to the battlefield. And then I'll also target Brago, and I will pass turn.
Let's gain a life, and then 2 life. Draw a card. This is a card you probably haven't ever seen played, and that's partly why I even made the deck. I'm going to play Lich's Mastery.
Yes!
In response, before it comes to the battlefield, I'm gonna ping it for 3.
Okay, I think at this point I passed the turn.
Untap.
Your upkeep, let me know when.
Going to my upkeep.
Okay, trigger Sun Droplet. I will gain a little measly life. And then I will draw a card, but in response, I will pay 1 and then gain 5 life. I'll draw 4
Yeah,
cards.
yeah,
I need to pay attention to my tapped treasures. So I have these and 1 tapped treasure. So I will pay 1, draw. So I gain another 5, draw 4. Let's do it again. 1 sec, one of these. Draw 4. Yeah, let's do it one more time. I think I stopped there.
Draw, and I will pay for Smothering Tithe. I'm gonna play a Bloodstained Mire as my land for turn. Tap an island, play a Chromatic Sphere. I'm gonna tap my 5 treasure and cast Time Warp, targeting myself.
Let's tap 2 and play Narset's Reversal. targeting myself.
Oh,
That's a good one, so it goes back to my hand.
copy target instant sorcery spell. You both get turns now. If I counter Time Warp, Narset's Reversal
Narset's
still.
Reversal's countered as well.
Oh, because it's a
Cool.
target. Let's do Absorb. Counterspell, gain 3 life.
I'll respond and I will play Swan Song on Absorb.
I will use Beseiju. Negate your Swan Song.
You do pay 2 life,
Yeah, and it's uncounterable.
and you have to exile 2 things.
A land and
So Swan Song is countered.
a land.
No but for you.
No bird for me, but I do get 3 life, and all your spells are countered, and I will
Goes in.
get some more stuff. Yeah, I'm sort of running low on mana.
I will pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw 4.
Do you pay with Smothering Tide?
They come in tap, so no.
If you can hit Carlos for like 90 points of damage, that'd be nice.
Well, maybe I do some more. So I do gain a life. I think I can
Waiting to be drawn.
do it one more time. I'm just gaining 5 and drawing 4.
Loxodon is
And then I
dead.
will do Loxodon, yeah. Go big or go home, right? 9. Rights of replication targeting final iteration.
Oh, what the heck?
6 copies because it was the target.
Oh, actually, I do have a response. I think I have to attempt a Pongify, targeting your creature.
So he would only get the original Orvar copy.
Right.
And then, again, spell fizzles.
But you also get a 3/3 green ape, so consolation prize right there.
Oh, man.
That did trigger, so I got 2 wizard. I'm gonna make Carlos draw some more cards.
Only when I gain life.
Yeah, all of these are going at you.
What's the total damage?
24.
He still has more life than what he started at.
Well,
yeah.
the downside is exiling. Is actually I don't care about the life. I don't want to exile. So I will attempt an evacuation in response. Return all creatures to their owner's hands.
I am casting Curiosity Crafter because I want to keep my cards.
My turn?
Yeah.
Oh, I gain a life.
Solemn Simulacrum.
Yes.
Gonna go search for a basic land. Comes onto the battlefield tapped. I will choose an island.
Are we dead, Chase?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay.
Well, at least I have to show you how it happens, right?
Actually, right now, I'm going to exile your graveyard.
These come in. Okay, so I gain 3 life in 2 separate instances. So just do Talisman and draw 4. This is on my upkeep. I gain 5 life. Now let's put 2 in my pool. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Another 1, 2, 3, 4. I already drew the card. I'm just trying to draw a counterspell. So
Yeah.
if one of you has one, I have a little bit of protection. I will cast Approach of the Second Sun. You cast it, and it immediately goes 7 from the top. Then you gain 7 life.
So you draw
And you draw 7. So then I get Approach back to my hand, and then I cast Approach again.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah. Well, I do have to say I'm pretty pleased that I was finally able to win a game with Lich's Mastery. Hopefully it was enjoyable for everybody as much as it could be. A big thank you to our patron Chase for playing with us today. We are only a little over a year into this so far, and for us to continue to do this long term, it's only going to be possible by the support of our patrons. Remember, any patron tier gets you access to our Discord, where we have these monthly EDH nights, as well as giveaways and a bunch more. We'd love for you to check it out. It's www.patreon.com/KingdomsTV. If you can't support us on Patreon right now, you can always smash the like button and subscribe to our channel. That really does make a big difference. And as always, thanks for watching and keep it nerdy.